Hey guys, welcome to this course on elementary set theory. Well, before we dive into the world of sets, let us first talk about a more familiar concept, the concept of collections. In our day-to-day lives, we come across several different types of collections. For example, your shopping cart is a collection of things you intend to buy. A library is a collection of books. Similarly, a music album is a collection of songs. Now, moving on to sets, a set is nothing but a special kind of collection. Let me explain what I mean by a special kind of collection. For a collection to be a set, it must possess one important property. That is, it must be well defined. But again, what do we mean by well defined? A collection is said to be well defined if one can definitely say whether or not any given object belongs to that collection. Let me explain with the help of examples. A collection of rich people in the world. Is this a well defined collection? No, because the term rich is vague. There is no clear criteria to differentiate a rich person from someone who is not rich. A person could be considered rich by a group of people, and the same person may not be considered rich by another group of people. And so we cannot say for sure whether or not the person belongs to this collection, even if we know all about his assets. Let's take another example. A collection of big cities in the world. Again, the same problem. Everyone does not have the same idea of big city. And so this too is not a well-defined collection. Now the third example. A collection of positive integers. This time, there is no ambiguity involved. There is no doubt about what a positive integer means. You take any number and ask whether that number is a positive integer or not. Everyone will have the same answer. Is 2 a positive integer? Of course it is. What about minus 2? Is it a positive integer? Certainly not. See, no ambiguity. So, this is a well-defined collection. Now, a collection of Nobel laureates. Again, it can be said with certainty whether or not a person belongs to this collection, depending on whether or not he or she has won a Nobel Prize. So, the collection is well defined. Once the meaning of a well-defined collection has been understood, we can move to the definition of a set. A set is a well-defined collection of distinct objects. Objects could be numbers, letters, colors, people, anything. Just anything. Okay, now a few things before we move ahead. Look at this example. Here we have a set with the name A. We generally denote sets by capital letters A, B, C, etc. Now 1, 5, 7 and 8 are the objects contained in the set. The objects contained in the set are called its members or elements. So the members of set A are 1, 5, 7 and 8. Next we move to the curly braces. The elements of a set are listed within curly braces. So it acts like a basket holding the items in the collection. Two more things that you should know. The order of elements inside a set is immaterial. So each of these three sets are the same because the elements are the same. The order doesn't matter. Also, repetition of an element inside a set is meaningless. So, we never list an element twice in a set. More on this in the next video on the description or representation of sets. So this was a basic introduction to sets. The next video covers the methods used to describe sets. Thank you for watching.